things you pushed into corners, things you shoved in closets, things you covered instead of confronted, things you stored instead of allowed God to heal, things you managed instead of allowing God to deliver you from, things you survived but never processed. And the truth is, some of us have become professional storage units. We store resentment, we store grief, we store trauma, we store rejection, we store bitterness, we store grief, we store fear, we store insecurity, and watch this, some of us even store shame. And watch this, instead of healing from it, we simply learn how to simply stack it neatly. Watch this, just because it's organized doesn't mean it's healed. Just because you've learned to function with it doesn't mean you've been freed from it. Just because you learn how to smile through it doesn't mean you've recovered from it. Just because you learn how to manage it doesn't mean you've overcome it. Just because you've learned how to hide it don't mean God don't see it. Just because you've learned how to explain it doesn't mean you've confronted it. Just because you've learned how to live around it doesn't mean it belongs there. Just because you've learned, watch this, how you become accustomed and comfortable with it doesn't mean God's got to get with the program because you got with the program of having it in your life. Because the truth is, watch this, you call it coping, but God calls it captivity. And God is saying, I'm trying to rip away the mentality you've grown to love of being a slave to the rhythm of chaos. Some of us call it protecting our peace, but God really calls it unforgiveness. Some of us call it being careful, but God calls it, he's trying to bust your bubble and call it, it's not you being careful. The truth is, you really got fear. Some of us call it independence when God said, no, baby, you got trust issues. Some of us call it moving on when God says it's really avoidance. You're really avoiding the issue and the elephant in the room. Look at your neighbor and say, neighbor, stop avoiding the elephant in the room. Address that stuff that get on your nerves. Address that stuff that make your skin crawl. Address that stuff that got you tossing and turning at night. Somebody holler, address it, address it. And too many of us are moving and shaking, thinking we fooling God. And here it is, I came to tell you, the enemy doesn't always need you destroyed. He just needs you comfortable with what you should have let God heal you from. The danger is not always the wound, but the real danger is becoming comfortable living with the wound. The danger is not always the pain, First Lady, but the danger is when you make peace with the pain. The danger is not